Welcome to our channel. Today we how to activate Slack workflows with Slack Connect, detailed guide step by step clearly. To activate Slack workflows with Slack Connect, begin by opening the Slack application on your device. Log into your Slack workspace if you haven't already. Navigate to the workspace where you want to create the workflow. In the left sidebar, find and click on the Workflow Builder option. If you're using a desktop, you can locate it under the Tools menu. For mobile users, tap on the Home tab and select Workflow Builder from the menu. Once in the Workflow Builder, click on the Create button to start a new workflow. You'll be prompted to give your workflow a name. Choose a relevant name that describes the purpose of the workflow. Next, select a trigger for your workflow from the available options. Triggers can include things like a specific message or a scheduled time. After selecting your trigger, configure any additional settings that are necessary. Click on Add Step to include actions that follow your trigger. Actions can include sending messages, creating reminders, or updating tasks. Once you've added all your desired actions, review your workflow's details carefully. Make sure everything is set correctly and that it serves its intended purpose. To activate the workflow, click on the Publish button in the top right corner. You can test your workflow to ensure it operates as expected. Send a message or perform the trigger action to initiate the workflow. Check for any notifications or responses to verify it's functioning properly. If adjustments are needed, return to the Workflow Builder to edit. Remember, you can always create multiple workflows as needed. Once you've activated your workflows, they will be available to use within the Slack Connect channel. Keep an eye on your workflow's performance and make updates as necessary. This will help ensure your workflows remain efficient and effective. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.